and today we are going to discuss about new operation which is known as composition of functions. So first thing is whether we can find out composition of any two functions or not. So the answer is no, we cannot find out composition of any two or more than two functions. We must have some conditions satisfied for composition. Suppose I consider two functions f and g. Then if I want to define composition of function g with f, then it is denoted by this notation GOF. Okay, we will use this small circle to denote composition of two functions, and we read in this way GOF, that is composition of g and f. So GOF, this operation between two functions g and f, is not always defined. It is defined if some condition is satisfied. So that condition is GOF is defined if range of function f is subset of domain of g. And if we want to define f composite g, then we will reverse this condition. We are considering range of this function and domain of this function. So here we have interchanged f and g. So this is defined if range of g is subset of domain of f. And the definition is simple. Value of GOF at point x is given by g of fx. First we find out value of function f at point x, and whatever image we will obtain, we find out value of function g at point f of x. So here this condition is required. Here we can see we are finding g of fx. So now this fx is in the range of f. So if range of f is not contained in the domain of g, then this is not defined. G of fx is defined if this fx is in the domain of g. Now fx is image of x, so fx is in the range of f. Therefore range of f is required to be subset of domain of g. So we will remember this condition, that GOF is defined if range of f is subset of domain of g. And if we consider from this side, if we consider this arrow, then range of this first function must be contained in the domain of this function. Or we can remember in this way also. We remember this definition, GOF at point x is given by g of fx. Now this fx is in the range of f, so that range of f must be contained in the domain of g, because we are evaluating value of g at point fx, and that point fx is in the range of f. So therefore range of f is required to be contained in the domain of g. Similarly, FOG is defined as FOG of x equal to f of gx. Now we evaluate function f at point gx, and this point gx is in the range of g. So therefore range of g must be a subset of domain of f. So we can easily remember these conditions for composition of two functions to be valid. So now suppose I want to give the definition of composition of two functions f and g. Then suppose I consider f as a function from set a to b. Then if I consider g from b to some another set c, then I can define GOF. For GOF to be defined, GOF is defined if range of f is subset of domain of g. Here domain of g is b, and range of f is always subset of its codomain, which is B here. So range of f is a subset of B, and here B we have considered as domain of G. So this condition is satisfied. Therefore G of f is defined if we consider f from A to B and G from B to C. Now G of f is given by domain of G of f will be domain of f, and codomain of G of f will be codomain of C. So we have this type of situation. We can understand with the help of figure. Suppose we have these three sets A, B and C. And now f is a function from A to B. Suppose I consider x here. Then if I consider f as a function from A to B, then fx will be in this set. And G is a function from B to C. So this fx, we evaluate value of G at this point fx. So here G of fx will be in set C, and G of f is a function from A to C, so whose domain is A. So it is a function from A to C. So this is G of f. So we can see G of f at point x is equal to G of fx. So this is the way how composition of two functions is defined. Similarly, we can define f of g, which is given by f of gx. So with this in mind, we try to understand this definition. If they ask the definition of composition of functions, you should write in this way systematically. Let f be a function from A to B, g be a function from B to C. Then the composition of the functions g and f denoted by g of f is defined by g of f at point x equal to g of fx, x belongs to A. That is, g of f is a function from A to C, as we have explained here by this figure. F is a function from A to B, g is a function from B to C, and g of f is a function from A to C. So this g of f is also known as left composition of G with f. Here we are considering G to the left side of f, so it is known as left composition of G with f. And if we consider f of G, then it is called right composition of G with f. In above definition, it is assumed that the range of f is a subset of the domain of G, which is B. That is, we already discussed this condition. If range of f is subset of domain of G, then only G of f is defined. And f of G is called the right composition of G with f. F of G is defined if range of G is subset of domain of f. Now if G of f exists, it is not necessary that f of G is also in the existence. Okay, sometimes G of f is defined, but f of G may not be defined. So remember that this is not going to be valid. G of f and f of G both exist and both are equal. This commutative property is not satisfied for this operation, because sometimes this is defined but this is not defined. So and sometimes they both are defined but they might be different. So commutative property is not satisfied for composition operation. Now we consider one example in which we find out composition of two functions f and g. We are given that x is the set containing 1, 2, 3, y is the set containing two letters p and q, and z has two elements a and b. F is a function from x to y defined as f of 1 equal to p, f of 2 equal to p, and f of 3 equal to q. G is a function from y to z given by g of P equal to B and G of Q equal to B, and we have to find out GOF. So for that, first we decide whether GOF is defined or not. So first we mention that GOF is defined if range of F is subset of domain of G. Now range of F means set of all images of elements of X under this function F. So here we can see images of 1, 2 and 3 are P and Q. So range of F is the set of images under function F, which is set PQ, and the domain of G is set Y. So you can see PQ is nothing but set Y itself. So this is equal to domain of G. Therefore range of F and domain of G are equal. So GOF is defined, and GOF will be a function from X to Z. So we have to find out value of GOF at each point in this set X. Set X contains 3 elements 1, 2 and 3. So we have to decide GOF at point 1, 2 and 3. So first we find out value of GOF at point 1, which is by definition G of F of 1. Now F of 1 is P. So we use this value F of 1 equal to P, and value of G at P is B. So here we write G of P equal to B. Similarly we find out GOF at point 2. So this is by definition G of F of 2, and we find out F of 2 is given as P. So here we write F of 2 equal to P and G of P is B. Okay, let me check. F of 2 is also P and F of 1 is also P. Then we find out GOF at point 3. So this is going to be G of F of 3, and F of 3 value of function at point 3 is Q. So here we replace F of 3 by Q, and G of Q is B. So here we write B. So we can see G of P and Q both are equal to B. So that is the reason why we obtain GOF at each point equal to B. So GOF at point X equal to B for X equal to 1, 2, 3 in this set X. So in this way we can decide the composition of given functions using this simple definition. So here we have decided what is G composite F for these functions, and these are the functions from finite set to finite set. So this is all about this session. In next session we will continue with the composition of functions. We will discuss some more problems related to composition of functions. Thank you.